I'd like to welcome Mr. Jamel Gamra. Jamel Gamra is the former Minister of Tourism from Tunisia, and Tunisia is another one, I have to say, of my most favorite countries I've traveled to and I've been all over your country, Nefta, Tozeur, Tunis, Hammamet, Djerba. I've seen all of this, and wow, I wish I really want to come back. Welcome to the forum. I think I have to unmute you. I'm sorry. So now, there you go.
Okay, thank you very much. I wasn't expecting that I would have to be talking to all the dear friends. Hello, everyone, and good morning and good evening for everyone. And I'm really very pleased to join this event and this nice group, and to contribute together, I hope, to what will be interesting for our continent and for this important sector for our economies. I appreciate also learning that you have visited our nice country and you have explored our desert, I hope, south of Tunisia, and our nice beaches and nice sites. I find that the event is very important, and what we are doing now is very important for the future of the sector. And also, I realize that the world is passing through a very special period of the history of the humanity. This COVID-19 is a very special event in the history of the humanity, and this really needs a great mobilization around the world to save our economies and to save mainly the tourism sector, which we are talking about. If I have to present myself, maybe do you expect that? Yes?
Yes, yes.
I'm the former Minister of Tourism in Tunisia, and after living in Europe, I came back to Tunis, and where I have been working for 20 years, and I lived in Tunisia during the Arab Spring. And it was a great major changement in our society and in all over the Arabic world, which it was an event which hasn't been expected, sincerely. And I felt by that time that we have been living a disruptive period in our history. After 6 years living this event in my country and our neighbor countries, I decided to come back to school and to spend all my time studying the strategies which we have to follow when we find ourselves in a disruptive situation. And I was focusing mainly on the change which happened in the Arabic countries and in Africa. But now, with COVID-19, I think the whole world is living a disruptive situation. It's a major changement in the world, which will affect all our lives and all what is around us. And this needs special strategies. It's not a normal way how to build. Hello? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, okay. So I have been for now nearly 3 years studying in the University of Sherbrooke in my PhD program or DBA program, how to build strategies in such situations. And I will be very proud and ready to contribute to our collective reflection concerning the strategies which we can adopt in the future for our touristic sector. I will.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, it's really an important event, and which we have to focus on it and appreciate that all these competent people are around, are together to build this new strategy. Just one reflection concerning this with regard to the history and to the literature in general. When we face major changements in the world and disruptive situation, companies, big companies or countries think about their dynamic capabilities. Do we have dynamic capabilities which you can mobilize now in this changement situation to find the right way to build the new strategy? This is, I think, a very important point on which we can focus, and we check what are the dynamic capabilities which the African tourism sector have today, and we start from there to build a new strategy. So my reflection is around how to identify our real resources and how to reconfigure our real resources, and from there we start. We start from the citizens, from the companies, from the government, then between all the countries together. So we have to have a look with the realism to our real capability, our real resources on the individual line level, on the company's level, on the country level, then on the continent level. Then we think how to reconfigure all these resources together to build a real offer and a real global resource which will help us to find markets and to face the new challenges. It's a large, I think, reflection, and I will be happy if we find the time to expose this idea larger between all our group, and we think about this topic. I have written an article concerning this concept, the concept of resources configurations applied to the tourism sector in each country, then about inside the African country, and I will be happy to share this idea with all our friends. My special regards to Dr. Taleb Rifai. I am looking to his photo now here on the screen, and all my regards and salutation to this great person.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Jürgen, may I say something?
Yes, please.
Okay, Jürgen. I want to also thank Mr. Gamra. Mr. Gamra was one of the best ministers we've had in Tunisia, without doubt. I'm glad to see that his enthusiasm has not fizzled down. But I think Mr. Gamra also needs to say something about his own experience. He's an expert in the cruise industry. Cruise industries are very, very special now. I think we can learn a lot from him. The cruises are like floating islands now. I don't see why we cannot work better on cruises. I know that there are some disappointing examples of this that could turn people back, but cruises can become a model for free corona zones. I think we could start implementing some protocols on that. I'd like to see if Mr. Gamra has anything to add on this one. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jamal.
Thank you, Dr. Taleb.
Thank you.
It's a great idea. Yes, the cruise sector is actually suffering, maybe much more than other sectors, and yeah, it needs a lot of effort to let this sector recover.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and I hope, and I'm really confident we will learn a lot from you and continue this discussion. Thank you also for your participation in the African Tourism Board, the initial initiative for this. And